Blessings, blessings, blessings. Blessings from Blessing and I. Blessings from the smiling coast of Africa, the Gambia. Blessings from nature. Nature indeed nurtures. Let's relish and cherish every moment. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you may be. I hope you all had a deserved rest. It's Sunday. Yes, Sunday, the 9th of March, 2025. Some people are at work, others are walking, others are talking, others are watching, others sleeping, others in a celebratory mood, others sad, others mad, others feeling bad, some mourning, others rejoicing. Whatever it is, let's thank the Almighty for still being alive. Yes, you and I are alive, and that's enough reason to be grateful. Thank God for being alive. Thank God for being here with you. Our condolences to those who have lost family, friends, and loved ones, near and dear. Early this morning, late last night, earlier in the week, the weeks and months before, may the Almighty Allah grant our family, friends, and loved ones gone before us Gamnature freedoms. For those who are seeking medication, the hospitals, or at home, or elsewhere, may the Almighty God be their healer, their helper, their comforter, their supporter, their doctor, and may they come out of whatever condition they are in better and more prepared to serve Him, who is the giver and taker of life. Sometimes certain things happen to us in life for us to actually refocus, reset, to be able to become better individuals. Happy birthday to those who are celebrating today. Thank God for being alive. Thank God for all those around you. Thank God for being there for you. Because as you celebrate, others are mourning. As you celebrate, others are sad. As you celebrate, others are in distress. So always remember that there are others who are not in your current situation. You should be grateful for being alive. I'm here this morning, joining together with you, and even without telling you, you already know where I am and why I am here. We celebrate people sometimes who do not deserve to be celebrated, and forget about those that ought to be celebrated, all because one, we do not know them, we do not know about them, or in society we've not put them up there as people to be celebrated, to be recognized, and people who matter. Yet, they are the producers of what we consume. And because we don't know where what we consume actually comes from, we don't even thank God and thank them for providing. Because all you are seeing, if these people are not doing what you are seeing right now, number one, imagine the hardship you and I will go through. Because one, these things will not be available. Two, if they are, they will be expensive. Three, if they are, we may not actually be able to get them because they are not reachable. And four, there will be more anger, hunger, and bitterness. So when next you eat or have a meal, please first thank God for being able to have one. Two, thank God for the provider or providers. And three, thank God for the producers. Some of us don't even thank anybody for doing something for us. The only ones we thank are the ones that give us money, or give us cell phones, or give us articles, or are always there to solve our problems, our needs. The ones we see. But there are others that are unseen. That may be the one who even helped the one who is helping you, yet you are cursing them. You are insulting them. You believe they've not done anything for you. They've never done anything for you. But you never knew that they were the ones providing, but they're just quiet and silent. So those are the silent builders. Yes, silent builders. Think about them. There are people who build in a silent way. They don't tell people what they do, where they do it, when they do it, how they do it, and to whom they do it. They just do, anonymously. Yes, I'm aware of this because I am a beneficiary of such. There are people who have helped me in my life whom I have never met, and God has even called them to glory. And I will never know because they did it for the sake of God. There are others who did it whom I know, but they always warned me never to say anything about it. Never. They said we were not doing it to be known. And there are others who keep doing things behind the scenes. So sometimes we are deceived by what we see and do not take time to see beyond what we are seeing. So today I chose to come here to celebrate our mothers, our wives, our daughters, our sisters that are investing their time, energy, and resources to feed us, to feed the nation, to take care of our children, to pay for our fees, and do all that they are doing in the house from their produce here. Yet, we've never actually thanked them for it. And guess what? When they fail to do so because of ill health, because of fatigue among others, we'll start insulting them, shunning them, and thinking they have not done anything or are not doing anything. May God have mercy on us all. Amen. I can walk around this garden for hours and I will not be able to honestly go through all the gardens here, or the beds here. I know that. I've been coming around this end, but I have never exhausted going around every bed here. So this is just a tip of the iceberg. And all I know is they need our support, your support, my support. They do. Some of them, the wells are down, like this one. You know, this is not a well. It's not safe. And woe betide you if you come at night and you don't know this area, you may end up here. So you can see the distance between where they get the source of water and where they water their beds. You can see. So you see how they will go and draw, fetch water there. This one is down. They've tried to rehabilitate this one. You can see how it looks. So if and only if we have provided irrigation for these people here, imagine what will be happening to us as a nation. Imagine how much more our mothers, our wives, our daughters, our sisters would have been contributing towards food security, food self-sufficiency, among others. So these are the silent nation builders. And I bet you don't even know them or know their names. And you've never seen them actually shown on any television. They've not attended any conference as regards what they are doing. So people attend those conferences on their behalf who have never even visited where they work. Don't ask me how do I know. I interact with them, I talk with them. Out of respect for them, I don't show them on camera. And I've been through this myself. I grew up. Assalamu alaikum. At the paddy rice fields. Tandako, Nako. And the farm. And my story is known to those who are near and dear to me. Some people attended the same schools with me, but they never knew that I used to come from the farm in the morning to join them at school. And from school straight to the farm before reaching home. That's the story that those near and dear to us know. There were times when I was younger, besides my schoolmates, some people don't even know me in town. Because in the morning, by 6, we're somewhere actually farm, for the paddy rice fields. And we don't come back until around 7 or 8 p.m. at night. This has always been the daily ritual. Alsam. So on David. Yo, not all the decorated ni molla. Allah baraka bake. Allah baro nyinyata bijandro. Tana wonte. Kera dro. Ntaman sori ite le sorta nyala di imaje inte ngeta taraje. Hani de Allah do wala nan ka fo mole ko albe minto. Ni mal makoy nyinto. Ika batale la falkan. Bari ni al makoy ku jamal lebe bore jami alon ko ase banko be nafa. So wala nan natana. Ite aldol le sori tan. Fe malle be. Ibadun kana futana. Ibadun ngata. Femballe bi. Ile? Okay. Okay, ibadu ngata abaraka ba. Dijandro. Kedro. Kombo kiti. Ade. Komandabe. Amina. Ndol ka nyin nekenu ninimma. So ngaje dal be nyinto bari mako ro ka kali problem ot. Ok ibe diamula nte itande la molla bari ye moy. Ya nga nyu fole janim binal na. Ya amanjari ye tofo. Andu inya da faranta itan la. Bari Allah sura ko afo moli ya moy ba.
Okay, assalamu alaikum. Jama muslim be mbe solar mena ni fa maka kulumba. Wala mfolo
Jambando fertilizers.
Jambando anim posino.
Anim fenko posino. Okay. Ila fir fa wal ila fenkol bukata. Itonya. So tumbul. Okay. Allah to wala spray la. Ni wonde ba Allah fenkol beti nyala. So you see what he's talking about? They need spray because the insects are actually affecting their crops. Yeah. Yo. Itonya. No, ngalo. And the other thing keta fenko la cabbage la or fenko lettuce mota do mono. Imagine on no tinyanya. Drimol le nyinti. So yeah. Okay, so it's not a jambandola fertilizer and spray. Jikuyo do. Jikuyo. What all a bit? So you had the Olma. Water is a big problem. Cement kolongo pour fengo nyinkana boy. Allah kolongo nyinkana boy. Ngalo ne ngaita ni molla le birin kanana. Yo abaraka bakenna. Yo ya ibe ya moelele. You all had it together, my family, friends and loved ones. Demba sonko bojang isama. Yemero moelele I mean for Joru Kurubal. Isama alfana ya moelele. Good morning. Mansur Sonko mbele amoy nyolet so msita dawada antara dawada alinka kankula puri na musol makoy ye merol makoy ye na musol makoy yendi musol makoy because meron indi musol le bijan yendi ngol makoy puri lafta minna bankole yiro ani nyatota asisoniano Joru, I am right here actually at the Bakau Women's Garden. You have a lot of them here. This is the one outside, not the one that is fenced. In fact, the one that is not fenced is bigger and more than the one that is fenced. So I'm outside here with the women here. Those who are actually at the fenced garden, at least a bit better than the ones here. You can see this well is dry. And they said unless it is concreted, it will always collapse during the rainy season, and that is true. You can see this one was one well that collapsed during the rainy season. So when we are doing what we are doing as policymakers, when we attend workshops, which many people call workshops, let's remember our mothers are the guardians. Without them, life will be hard for us at home, and the cost of living will go up. And once we become hungry, we become angry. And you know, an angry person, what they can do, only God knows. Konko mun koroleti. And in warfare, hunger is what they use as a weapon to, one, subdue you, or to make you to rebel, react. So we shouldn't pray for people to go hungry and become angry and start becoming unbecoming. So the challenges of our mothers is evident and known to all, especially those are the guardians. You've heard it from our grandma herself. As I said, some of them don't want to be shown on camera, and out of respect for them, I don't do that. Unless if they're willing to talk to me or talk to you, by showing them on camera, don't expect me to do that. So with water, we can get whatever we need all year round, because the women here are ready to work. They have no excuse for not working, but they also definitely are challenged in many ways, and sometimes they cannot do more than what they want to do because of those challenges. Assalamu alaikum. Number. Abaraka baka. Ya. Kel min ke ba mal makoy. Ke kendolo. Ko kel min ke ba mal makoy ke kendolo. Abaraka baka yama. Thank you very much. Keep it up. Well done. So these are some of the things we want to be seen on our mainstream media. We should have segments on agriculture, on environment, sustainable development, food security, among others. And not just interview people who come to our studios, but go to the ground and actually see for ourselves and talk to those who matter. So who says you can only get maize during the rainy season? All they need is water. So if you water them, you can get them all year round. But here we do things seasonal. So that seasonal way of farming or food security is what is not good for us. Because we may be able to have something for 6 months, and we'll have to struggle for the other 6 months until the rains come. That's where we should be actually looking at. And we see what can be done, ought to be done, to make us food self-sufficient. Number. Good morning this morning. Nature indeed nurtures. Let's release and cherish everyone. Look at this farm. Look at how green and clean it is. Beautiful. So whatever you water definitely grows. And if you take care of it, there you go. All right, so you can see these are potatoes here with sorrel. You have cabbage, you have eggplant, and see what they use for their manure. That's it. So nothing is wasted here because our women know what to do with whatever is available. Wow, look at that big eggplant. And this is organic, not inorganic. Everything here is actually natural. So if you eat healthily, rest assured of your good health. So just look at this eggplant. Wow. Wow, see that? See the cabbage? So insects affect them here, as well as lack of water and fertilizer. Compost fertilizer would be very good for them, as it is organic. Wow, just see this. So from the farm to the kitchen will ensure good health for the citizen. And we'll have few people going to the hospital. And eventually it will bring down our medical bills, thus making us wealthier and healthier. And of course, we'll be able to channel those funds into education and sustainable development. Good morning this morning. I know some of you only see this during the rainy season, but I'm seeing it right now. And you are actually also seeing it with me in this month of March. So who says maize can only grow around September and August? Any crop you plant grows if only you take care of it by watering it, by manuring it, by weeding it, and taking care of it. So, other nations are ahead because of their priorities. You go to Asia, where we get the rice and other things from, they didn't come from the top. They're from the farms. Some are able to engage in commercial agriculture because they have the means and might have been supported by their governments, by the private sector, by non-governmental organizations, among others. How much support are we giving to women, especially these women in the gardens? How often do they get that support? And besides financial support we give them, do we give them technical knowledge, moral, among others? Moral support, among others. So it is definitely fitting to wish these women here a happy International Women's Day. They are the women that produce and don't just consume. You hardly see these women in the market because theirs is from the farm to the market. And from the farm to the kitchen. So if only we can also get our own home gardens, it will help us a great deal. Engage in horticulture as well as fruit tree planting initiatives. And trust me, in the next 5 years, you will not be complaining about the high cost of living. You will not be complaining about lack of this or that. And you will not actually be complaining about not having money to take care of other needs. Money is not everything. It's only something when actually you use it wisely. So you see this? Sometimes you get to the market and buy this and you think it's imported. It's not. It's cultivated here. Mero number. Someone have it. Yo, not a lot of quality anymore. Puri salma ko ino. Ya lonko alla sura kuol. Jambando ya jele. Ali ya moyle ko de mero ko jambando anu ngani foitole. Jambando ni mu. Afo kane to fode ite afo jambando ni mu. Al sunata munela jang. Jambando ni makoiro. Makoiro makoy sifanyadi. Afo drotel le bijen. Ko afo de alto le bijen. Ya natul le along al sunata minna.
Jambando la mu.
Jiodu.
Jio.
Jio fana problème.
Jio
Jambando ni jio. Fenkol bukal batani bang. Tumbol ni so ala to spray faranda. Yo, aha. So ya moide, you had another woman again who was not around when I was talking to the other woman, talking about their needs. Fertilizer, water, as well as pesticides. So don't say you don't know. And please, if you know someone who knows someone who knows someone, let them know what the women are actually crying about. And I can tell you, it is not only the women in the gardens here who need it. I'm not able to reach other women in other places, but I know their needs will be the same. Yes, fertilizer, they need it. Water, they need it. Pesticides. Wow, talking about pesticides, look at this. See, these are the things that affect them. You see this? You see this? Thank God. I just talked about it and you can see. Ants. So this is the reality they live with. Wow. Look at all this. See this? See this? So you know the reality is on the ground. Oh my. This one is even at the bed here. You see? See this? Wow. Look at that. So this is what affects our women here. So seeing is believing. I was just talking and thank God He has revealed it for you to see. So those of you who are more connected than some of us, please reach out to people you know to really look into our women's affairs, especially women in development, women in agriculture, women in food security, women in nation building. These are the silent nation builders. We can only go far or get to where we want to get to if only we get it right and do things right. Supporting women in Kiti is not enough. Women in Daslame, in Marakisa, in Kabekel, in Busura, in Manduar, in Bakar Sambia, in Kasakunda, Penyem, I can go on and on and on, need equal support because they are into the same thing, and if supported too, they'll be able to do more than they are doing right now. Sorry, I've just mentioned the communities in Kumba Central too because they just came off here. See, some of their wells are collapsing, but this one, thank God, it's here, so Ere number. Samandabe. Albaka. Yo. Yo. Natale Allah sura ko wolente sijande. Yanne kunu ye musola jura roleke. So ko bi fonga futana njang altolon banku doko lalti. Allah sura ko mol salon. Imo nyol dol diamutal de amanjari yeto fo ye nyaada itande. Bari Allah sura ko mu munelti. Ite fonga la sura ko ela gad noto mo munelti. Aha. Eh? Kolonga, that is one. And the Yajala Mbe Kumo for contenting. So she needs water. Well, Aning? Sangosa and walk on sing or Joro like a Puriasi. Aning Munkoteke? Jambando, Yajala Koteke. Adu Babele Fokan, the Yana Minkata. Janita Benyumfola, Nanyumfola. So Saya de Bemoikan. So Alia Mole, water, Kolongo, Jambando, fertilizer, animum cottage. Samanya for the Immoniola are followed. Batality, okay. Woman to Yalti. But if Fenko do Allah fear Fengon, Fembuke Batandiba. Ike batandile. So albesura la monela. Yo, pesticide. So ya jele andu nyin sabol. Molbe wala fonam fokan. So ngemo ila abaraka bake mero. Abaraka. So amina. So there we go. Our women are not asking for much. Just help them with fertilizer, with water supply, and pesticides. And trust me, you will see what they can do. Because this is what they've been doing all their lives, and all they're asking for from you is support to make sure they do more and better. So there they go. There she goes. You know, so whatever I'm doing here is not made up. I'm not sure I'll be making up any stories here. I've lived, on the farm all my life. And I can tell you, I know the challenges that they faced without even asking. Because those challenges were part of my challenge. So see you when I see you. See, this one needs water. Maybe that is why she could not proceed. See that? Assalamu alaikum. Someone David. Ibaka. Al-Numbarad. Yo. This other one too needs water. So, as we celebrate Women's Day, let's also remember the challenges that our women face, especially in agriculture, in horticulture, among others. And let's see what we can do to support them to be able to make their work easier, less stressful, and actually increase production. Because that will be even the best thing for us. Well, I'm not an economist. My brother Demba is here, he can help me. Among others, demand and supply determines the cost of living. When the supply is high, the prices will come down. Because if people are selling the same thing at the market and you charge $10 and somebody is charging $5, you'll be forced to bring yours down. But if the demand is high, the prices will go up. Naturally, and we know that. But also, the women in the market don't charge exorbitant prices more than even those who are producing. So the farmers don't get anything from what they actually do sometimes. Al-Numbar. Al-Benyad. Yo, Allah do kombe ole yitandika molla de. An Allah batada. Ha. Abaraka wake. Allah. So sometimes they can come here and maybe get a bucket full of, let's say, okra for $200, but they'll go and sell it and make a profit margin of 500. So those that are actually producing will not get anything from their work. And now the cost would be high on us, and the profit would be made by the middlemen. So sometimes the prices are high because of the middlemen. I know what I'm talking about. Because in those days, when we produce, I will go very early to Brikama market to sell myself. And sometimes the middlemen will not be happy seeing you selling at a lower price. Because they would have loved for you to sell to them, and they will now sell to the other people at exorbitant prices. Kurubale, I'm glad you're here this morning. You've not missed any episodes. You can always watch them if you don't see me live. I'll be going somewhere today. I'm excited about it though. And I know you all would love it when you watch it, whether live or later. Once again, I want to thank our mothers, our wives, our daughters, our sisters, for investing their time, energy, and resources in feeding the nation through horticultural gardening. But you're being urged to have a home garden. Please, whatever you need, plant it at home. You can plant sorrel, okra, bitter tomato, tomato, right? Among others. Even if it is just one bed and you have it as mixed cropping, it will help you. Mero enumbar. Someone David. Albaka. Natale de. Allah jura ro mun kunine tin dol natal to le jura. Because Allah do ko Allah da male alon. Bar Allah bata da fara lafta alon nale. Na jele la ko lo fere wo boytal. So ji ko mun problem. Fulanya mo mune Allah programme jambando ya jele ifana ya fo jana. Sabanya wadu. Ha bari mune ka Allah fengo. Yo, so it means alsulata jiola jambando aning pour spray pompo abaraka nkanyin na moyde nyin sabol be hani nin dolu bije bare nyin sabol le ko fo jama abaraka ba ke mero abaraka ala baraka ibe njube kande de belo moy kande so njikita le ko ku sekeno wato non al nyanta kala mutal yana ni tol binal natara mo laftal jela fa ndefa ni binal nal to le mba fo kane pour mo be yamoy wo mun to nyalti de abaraka bak abaraka yo. So you've had the old woman herself that they need support, but please, when support comes, please don't forget them because they are the ones talking to me. So mbal be ten plambal jela nga fali al numbara la kata kunyima kan. So alingam ba ma nyol makoy pour se makoy no batada se talano kol se soniano marse ko. So mbele nga moy nyola momo e molo mi se makoy no ala fa mariye naja baka o garden no ñunul la garden no wolbe bantale. It's not the fenced one. Yedulal min sansan wol fi saral do man jio bi jele andi ko kudol fana soto no je bari minul be bantaja wol mo be soto no yo mero e numbar abe nyaade yaran tele be la garden no ta kam malu no ko tele bi ayo alama do ko sonia nata la ku wala jube pour mo fana sa lon ko alba la kata ku ko ke kanet bari anin bata dale fanam be nyoka so nge mo nyo nyinin kale ay ku saba fonyi andu jikita ko ku sabo lo ite fanana problème imaye nyimu ko lawal tunu afele wo boyta so say yo dole so reja nandu wo nin sama nata ni ma afenke abe se boyno ko de abe boyla because yalla image alafta boyla le fo yo so ya jere so yi min bodi tente ñun ton di kat nawe karanto ñinti okay nawe lo ñinti aha yo that's ila gad no ñata bakade ye do ko bakade bari ikamin fo jambando wom wala sula ko walde andu ngal ne ye jambando ke jan bari be sula la fulan jango jio because ila ko ñing ma duwa bar ni sama nata sitano ko de because jambe ni jio lo non ngal ne inte katambe jannale waldita denga jannan anun saban jango fenkol fanan kal tumbol kal ntambite jamal la jana yo so mbele nga moy ñola merol islata doku atondi de ma rol la no albaka da kam bak wala nan nata jambi yalne dol kata conference dulale nte jannon de la conference dulale ndol nga ñinne lo altol le bijan altol ne manta conference dula ando ikala ko lefo ikala ko lefo so jani boy la mo la ko fola ita mari badla ala ko fo yo ala baraka bake thank you very much ya ndol kuruta ñinne to de ñinne ndol fanan karande a baraka bake thank you very much see you all when I see you. Do stay safe, stay strong, stay blessed. Keep on keeping on. Let's support our mothers to help build the nation in a holistic and sustainable manner. They are ready and willing to work, but they need support. They need fertilizer. Yes, they've talked about it, not once, not twice. They need water, sustainable water supply. They also need pesticides. So, those of you who can help in any way, please help. You all have a lovely day and days ahead. Stay safe, stay strong, stay blessed. Keep on keeping on. My coach is here. Ture mandi more isabade. Inatale wato minna lafta talat. Hey, barinko. Yo, nyumu ite taldi. Yena kairo jele. Look at that big eggplant. There we go. So if we support our mothers, our women, our wives, our sisters and our daughters in horticultural production, we'll be supporting ourselves. Thus actually bring it about holistic and sustainable development. Stay safe, stay strong, stay blessed. Keep on keeping on. Do all have a lovely day and days ahead. See you when I see you. I'll be somewhere later today. What time I cannot tell, but rest assured, after this you will see something here before I retire to bed, by God's grace. Let's go green. The Go Green generation. By ensuring food security through food self-sufficiency, climate change, adaptation and resilience initiatives, as well as environmental conservation, promotion, and protection. See you when I see you. Stay safe, stay strong, stay blessed, and keep on keeping on. Meanwhile, walking walks, let's walk on it. Walk for health is our last thing, let's invest in it. Remember, what you eat determines your health, and your exercise is key and core to your health and wellness.